Hey guys, it's Dale Walker at Holeshot. Well, I got a chance yesterday to test fit the ZX10R FTD Customs swing arm extensions on my ZH2. There's really nothing out there for the ZH2 other than Brock's, and his is 3" over, which I can understand why, because everything runs into the brake stay that's cast or part of the swing arm. Okay. Anyway, what worked out is the width is correct to bolt on properly here and keep the swing arm in alignment. It looked like it had a little gap, but once I snugged these down just a hair, they're pretty much right on the money. So the chain's in alignment well. The spacing for the wheel's correct. I can't put the caliper on because I don't want to undo my brake line yet, because it's a total mess and a pain. I have to take the whole bike apart to get to the block under here for the ABS. I don't want to do that yet. But I measured the width of the caliper itself, you know, down on the bottom that goes in between this spacer, and it's dead on the money. So that part's all going to be good. Yeah, you can see right here what would happen. See that? Now, I couldn't flip it around. I flipped these adjusters around the other way. These are from like oh god, what were these? These were like 4 to 9" over, which is it's really going to end up about 4 to 8. Okay, maxed out though. Okay, the bike's only 57¼ 57.5 inches long stock wheelbase. I prefer to have more, just for more adjustment availability. So I couldn't put them back further because right there, I couldn't put it together. I don't have any way to hang the bike. I didn't want to jack it up under my header. So anyway, but it's a good thing. I'm ahead of the game with at least all this fitment here, and the spacer plates on the back. I mean, the mounting plates and how they fit in the block is just beautiful. And this is why I bought the raw set. Blake, the owner, son of FTD's, been really nice, and he's excited about at least my test fitting these for him and giving accurate information and so on. So instead of whittling on these and making a new stay, I have another swing arm. For me, I don't care about cutting this nub off back here, but everybody else isn't going to want to do that. You know, once these are in the right spot, the wheel will clear. You could pull it all the way back, okay? But the problem is that nub's still going to be in the way for full adjustment. So I did investigate his ZX14 set, because on the back of this plate, he didn't tell me this because I didn't really ask him, but on the back of this part, this machine part, on the very back, it says ZX1014. So I said, So I investigated a few of the 14 parts. I already did. The axle's different. A few things are different, and I didn't want to go that route. The ZX10, everything matched up much better, but the axle net's identical. Oh, this is another thing we need to deal with. The overall length here. You're going to miss the cotter pin. See, this is just snugged by hand right now. So he has an inset in here, and what I'll do is I'll probably machine a 70 or a 6061 spacer that'll fit in this part indention here perfect, and get that spaced out so you don't have to stack up a bunch of stock. You know, we got to get it out to here or something, right? And I'll make a spacer, and then somehow we have to deal with up in this area getting a mount that's going to be located just like this one in the right spot for the stock caliper to fit and slide. So anyway, just got off the phone with Blake, and the only concern I had was the width of this. Is this the same piece on this one as their 14 set? Because the flats here got to fit, right? And is the same part or not? And he tells me he went back and checked, and those are the same part numbers. So that's another good thing. Hopefully they're the same. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get these pulled off, mail them back, and he's going to exchange them. And now I can get a powder coated black set. And you know, I'm not going to be modifying this part. I'll be doing stuff on the back of this one for the brake stay. And I don't care if I machine some of the black off, they're powder coated, right? So anyway, that's where we are, but that's kind of a neat update. And sooner or later, I will have a set made for this, and FTD Customs will have a set probably made for the Kawasaki ZH2. And they're going to be like a 9 to 12 over. So that's going to get me around that's going to get you around a 66 to what, 70, 71 inch wheelbase. And that'd be a real nice thing, because you can probably have the adjustment in the middle and hit it at 68 or something like that. And that'd be good for an adjustment either way with your chain and sprockets. And I think that's the best way to go. And then a customer won't have to knock this thing off, which is not the end of the world, but it is if you want to put your bike back stock. So that's it. All right, well, I thought I'd let you know this, and hope you guys are having a good day. And I am battling along. The other day I slipped on ice, sprained the hell out of my left wrist this time. But it's not as bad as the last time I did my throttle hand, so it'll heal. I just got to be really careful what I'm doing right now. So, all right, guys, take care. Hope you enjoyed this little update. I think it's going to be pretty cool. All right, love you guys. See you later. All right, I thought it'd be fun just to zoom in on the tack and the speed. So you can watch it digitally too. So you turn on all the fans, and poor Mr. Gray is gonna be screaming and take a long time. You watch when it gets up here to be, finally. Closes off to 12% the throttle blades, up around 11.5. Something.